Okay, Aquarius. Like, the phone is like... Okay, let me just leave it alone. Hi, Aquarius. It's Rai. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the month of February. You got a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Let us pray and let's converse, okay? I need the lighter for the sage. Hold on. Okay. You hear the geese? The geese have been arguing all fucking day. They really argue all day, every day. And I've been asking myself a lot, who argues more, humans or the geese? But I do feel like the geese going off because it was quiet is a reflection of the voice of the internal you. It's very loud. It's very, you got a lot going on, okay? The smoke is thick. Let us pray. 1 second, one more second. Okay, I had to open the balcony. Oof. Okay. God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide all Aquarius placements or whoever feels called to tap into this energy. Thank you for allowing me to guide them on their February 2025 monthly reading. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, and clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect as the month unfolds. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Gratitude. Okay, so a few things. I do feel as though your sister sign is Leo, but you are, I feel like you are your worst enemy at this time. That's the best way to put it. You are your own biggest threat at this time. You are your worst enemy at this time. Now, for all 12 signs, I don't know why this is bothering me the way that it is. Hold on. Just feel like the smoke alarm is about to go off. Hold on. All right, I turned the heat off, but I have the incense burning and the sage. It's a lot of smoke around. Okay. So interesting. With all of the smoke and the way that it's bothering me, Aries had several readings from 2023. I believe that talked about smoke being in the air. You need to clear it. And I feel like this energy applies to you. I'll reshare it in the community tab afterwards, but this energy applies to you internally, okay? For all 12 signs, we are going to kind of backtrack a little bit. I did not go live for the Aquarius New Moon. However, as I always say, or if you knew, you are always going to hear me say, with every full moon and new moon, you can feel the shadow 3 days before and 3 days after. So the third day, the final day of the shadow for the Aquarius New Moon was February 1st, and we're covering February 2025. So that Aquarius New Moon energy is relevant to your theme of February. Throat chakra. I also feel, so going back to that, you're insecure about something. And the Aquarius New Moon could have highlighted an insecurity for you. You are Aquarius, so your 11th house, and you do rule the stage, the world. So let's just see. Aquarius New Moon energy for Aquarius placements. Happy birthday if you're an Aquarius sun. Happy belated. So you have traffic cone caution in reverse, evil eye protection. So the word haste is coming up. And if you're moving, like if you think about moving with haste, it's hi, thank y'all for commenting because I've never went live like this on my phone. So to see the comments like this, good to know. Thank you, but welcome. So with whatever, going back to that energy of there's an insecurity within, there's a huge battle that you're having within. I don't feel like you're speaking to anyone about this. And it's interesting because you're not verbally speaking about it, but yet energetically you're calling out for help in regards to something. So it's like your ego won't allow you to speak on the fear, but the quickest way to dispel a fear is to acknowledge the fear. But I feel like if you feel as though if you allow yourself to acknowledge the fear, then you're in this energy of defeat. But in reality, you're defeating it by acknowledging it. So it's kind of like I'm getting like an oxymoron. I don't know if that term applies to this, but that's what I'm getting. So with evil eye protection, whatever it is, whatever you are insecure about, it doesn't have the power to defeat you. Going back to what I just stated, but it's not as bad as it seems as well. Also, we're going to jump ahead a little bit. So March 1st is a heavy retrograde month. And as I say with retrogrades, it's a perfect time to go within. So March 1st, Venus is in retrograde, the sign. Don't know at this moment, but Mercury retrograde starts March 15th. And I believe eclipse season renews in March as well. Hold on, let me fact check that real quick. Yeah, so eclipse season begins March 14th. So interesting. And we start with the blood moon. So March it's action packed for real, but going back to you and February being present, being grounded. And that's another thing with that present grounded. I feel like you're kind of, it's like part of you is in the past, part of you is in the future, but the present, the median, it's kind of like you're a million puzzle pieces. Okay, it's very hard to articulate, but I can sense it, I can feel it, I can see it. The Tower. So it's interesting with this deck. I bought this deck to use for myself only, and I'm using it for the collective in February, and you are the first sign that I'm doing this for. So whatever this is, the insecurity really could be you just being uncomfortable, you feeling like you're not an expert, you're not a master, you don't have what it takes to achieve whatever you feel called to achieve. And I do feel like this is an alchemizing with the sixth energy, Gemini. It is a heavy alchemy of your light self and your dark self. But it's like I said this before, and I struggle with this within myself, but it's like when it merges, it's a power that can't be touched. But when you separate them, you're more so doing yourself a disservice. So as an example, there's a time and place for everything, right? That comes from wisdom, maturity, life experience. Well, it should, okay, for most. But with the energy of disrespect, for instance, my name, something that's very easy to use. And I've been saying a lot lately, there's a lot of ways that you can be disrespectful without being disrespectful. So, for instance, my name, it's Rachel, okay? It's 2 syllables, Ray Shell, okay? That is my government first name, Rachel, 2 syllables. Ray of Light, okay, Shell, like the fucking gas station. It's very simple, Rachel. And when I confirm my name to people, baby, I am Rochelle, Rachel, Raquel, everything but Rachel. So for me to confirm my name and you respond as in you understand, and then to then refer to me as anything but that, okay, that's disrespectful. So then I have a choice, okay? Now, the light part of me would be like, just let it go. Okay, that's me separating. The light part of me would be like, let it go. Okay, the dark part of me, the shadow part of me is like, you got me fucked up. Okay, I'm going to clarify. No, my name is Rachel. It's not whatever the fuck else you said. It's that. So then in real time, I have to make a decision. Am I going to let it go or am I going to correct them? separating the energy, but how can I intertwine them? I can intertwine by correcting them, but not doing it in a insulting, condescending way, okay? So, as an example, you know, hey, just to clarify, my name is Rachel. It's not such and such and such. And then I can continue with the conversation versus getting an attitude and just doing the most when I could just clear it up again. And then if you choose to disrespect me again, then that's a whole nother scenario. But that's not what we're here to discuss. But do you get the point? So it's like being able to integrate the energy and whatever it is that you're uncomfortable in, like Nike said, baby, just do it. I do feel like whatever it is going to create a chain reaction. Whatever this chain reaction is going to create, you are protected. Now, also, you could feel very isolated at this time. And isolated meaning just like not resonating. You could feel like, I don't know if this is like people not fucking with you, you're not fucking with people, but there's a separation here. And I feel like whatever you may, it's like you feel like it's an attack, but it's not that. It's really not that. You could, like, and when I say attack, like you could feel like you're having to pay karma for something. Like it's like you're feeling in your experiences you're doing something wrong, but it's not that. It's not that. But everything around you is making it seem like there's a fucking problem, okay? But with the Tower and the Evil Eye protection, seems like a problem, but it's kind of like, is your perception the truth? And if you look at the evil eye, the eye, is your perception the truth? Or is your perception benefiting you, or is your perception fucking attacking you? Are you attacking yourself? And maybe it is an attack. It also, as I say the word attack, yeah, 10-10. You could be seeing 10-10. But with the Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, your psyche could be being attacked. Hold on. Can you clarify this? I keep saying the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is just telling me all is well. But the Ten of Wands, you don't, it's not, I don't know. You feel like there's a true problem. And is there? I feel like you're creating one. Or whatever mental cycle, and that could be this Tower moment. It's giving like the mind is playing tricks on you. And you know the Hocus Pocus, I Put a Spell on You, that song, but heavy energy on it, it's Hocus Pocus. Like, it's not, you are air energy, okay? So your mind is one of your most powerful tools. But when you are having thought cycles that keep you, it's like mentally circling, like when the tires on a car are moving forward, but the car isn't actually moving, okay? Type of energy. It's like the engine, it's going, but it's not getting you from point A to point B. You're just like stuck there. I have chills. Hold on. So it's like there is a problem and there is a warning. It's like mayday, mayday to fucking Aquarius. Your mind is doing a disservice to you. Your thought process is doing a disservice to you. Your conflict resolution at this time and how you're thinking about a solution or a problem or a resolution to a problem, it's creating more problems. Because in all of these cards, this is solo energy. I literally have chills, okay? But I do feel like there was something that ignited this. Because I do feel like, you know, overall, you're mentally strong, okay? I'm definitely not saying you're mentally weak, but something is definitely like playing within Your mental is a huge focus. And as I always say, once you lose your mind, you lose everything. And I feel like there's like an energy, you know, new levels, new devils. So what have you achieved lately? And with that new levels, new devils, it's like your strongest asset is your mind. So the biggest way to defeat you would be to attack your mind, to attack the way that you think, the way, like, your, as I mentioned, your sister sign is Leo, so you have that sun energy, you have that light, you have that spark naturally. So it's like, if that is attacked the way this lightning is and the fucking tower falls, then what, you know? And I feel like the outside world, you know, I would just refer to it as the matrix, because I'm not saying this is a specific person. You could be having people evil eye you, and that could go back to, you know, you just feel separated at this time, but fuck them, fuck that. That's not what's important. Your mental strength is what's important right now. So with whatever this is, you could be stressed about money. You could just feel stuck. Like, you could feel stuck within a tax bracket. You could feel stuck with a business idea. Like, it's like you have all of these ideas, Seven of Pentacles, you know, you have more that are coming to you, but where's the Ten of Pentacles? Where's the Queen? Where's the King? I saw it shuffling, but it hasn't come out. So it's like you just feel stuck. And because you feel stuck, and sometimes being stuck doesn't mean you need to try something different. Sometimes being stuck is you need to just fucking rest, okay? And do nothing and allow spirit to be spirit. The tower also represents divine intervention. And throughout this time of you feeling quote unquote stuck or being able to progress to get to the next level, you don't realize truly how protected you are. So there's a need to really, it's like, if you don't know what to do, if you can't come up with a solution, just start to give gratitude. Gratitude truly opens the doors, okay? Not complaining, not fucking condemning another. Just give gratitude, okay? Gratitude for the solution. Call it in, okay? Six of Pentacles, but call it in, okay? Hi, Rosie. Do you feel it's against Christianity? I don't know. I pray. I believe in God, you know, Holy Spirit. I integrate all my teachings in my word. But if you feel like it's a problem, you can definitely exit the chat, okay? And someone else can get this good knowledge that comes from the Holy Spirit. I'll just leave it there, okay? Anywho, moving on. Because whole time, instead of Christians focusing on me, Christians need to focus why they give all the glory to Jesus, Yeshua, and not the Lord, okay? Because the Bible clearly says that Yeshua, aka Jesus, is the Son of God, okay? But yet, y'all make all of these fucking songs and go to church to give all praises to Jesus. And then y'all wear the fucking cross, which represents a crucifixion. And then you wonder why your life is such a fucking struggle. And then you come here and judge me and try to condemn what I'm doing to provide some fucking light in this world of fucking darkness. Please check yourself before you try to check me, okay? Let's move on. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Mental fucking stress, okay? But disharmony. So it's interesting. It's like where there should be... There's a lot of just friction. Just feels like friction. Like, you know how, like, that electric shock that you get at times? And it's like, damn, that was strong. It's like that. Your light self and your shadow self, it's like they're shocking each other when they're meant to be intertwined and have a balanced equilibrium within each other. Two of Pentacles, okay? Split the deck to the Two of Pentacles. Anything else with this? I'm ready to move on, okay? But Three of Wands. So going back to what I stated, gratitude is the fucking attitude. Coming together, finding the equilibrium. How do we find the equilibrium? Or how do you find the equilibrium? Shit, me too. I'm an Aquarius, or no. So how do we find the equilibrium? Yin yang balance. Today is the 4th, right? May the 4th be with you. I had a manager at my old job, and he was a 4th, okay? Cool as shit, okay? Really helped me get on the right path. But That's what I'm getting with this energy. But no, may the force of equilibrium be with you. So it's kind of like the only thing you need to really do is allow. But you're fixed. So, you know, when it comes to uncomfortability, it's like, hold up, wait a minute. We do have a fucking problem. But no, things need to change. We're in February. Spring solstice initiates next month, and March as well, okay? March is got a lot of shit going on, okay? And with that being said, February is it's bringing a closure to that 8 energy. So there's a cycle here that it's like going back to your it's like a part of you is in the past, a part of you is in the future. I feel like physically you're in the future, mentally you're in the past. And I feel like I'm repeating myself. I feel like I said this for somebody in January, and if it was you, then it's like Spirit is asking, it's time for this cycle to shift. How long are we going to be here? But you have the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. The worst is over. Okay? The worst is over. And now after the 10, you go to the Page. You gather the lessons, aka the wisdom, and you move forward to become, what was it, Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. Okay, but yeah. So really just allow. Whatever feels uncomfortable, allow it to be uncomfortable. And when you're in your moments of discomfort, what are your prayers of protection, okay? Okay? What Psalms works for you? Maybe it's time to develop a new Psalms, okay? But the entire book of Psalms is protection. Okay, let's move on. Hold on. I'm trying to say discipline with time. So all of that was about the Aquarius New Moon energy. Let's get into February. February Aquarius placements 2025. Peace. Oh, and happy 23-26. I do feel like Pisces season will be like, it's giving light as a feather. Now, I know what that is, like literally, but your energy is light as a feather once we shift into Pisces season, which begins early as, hold on, because I have the calendar. February 18th. It begins early as fuck, but yeah. Aquarius. February 2025. So you have here and now in reverse, and you have clean it up, upright. Okay, so literally the here and now is, where do you go from here? Okay, hold on, sorry. The here and now would be, where do you go from here? All right, but it's in reverse. So clean it up. It's 21, the world, the end. So there is whatever from the past is coming up at this time. There's a mental, thank you, Spirit. There's a mental attachment that you have that you're being asked to sever. And that goes back to that Tower energy that came out for you in the tarot. But I feel like you keep asking, like, how do you do this? The question, and I split the deck to why. But I don't feel like you're asking why. You know the reason. The reason is how you're feeling. But it's like, the question is how. And I already answered it with allow. And it's like, with allow is literally equal to surrender. Okay? Just let it be. Don't fight against it. Don't try to force it. And when I say don't try to force it, it's like you're trying to like hurry up out of this energy. When, if you're masculine, just listen to the metaphor, okay? But it's just like Treasure Island 9, okay? When it's time to go into labor, unless it's a induced fucking labor, the baby chooses when it's ready to come out, okay? Period. So yes, you're experiencing the stages of contractions, okay, whether you're male or feminine, okay, this could be literal, but I'm more so speaking metaphorically. And it's like, you know, yes, it's painful, yes, it hurts, okay, but then there are ways that you can soothe. So with, I mentioned the protection, Psalms prayers. For some of you, it could be the need to meditate. For others of you, you need to clean. Cleaning is, honey, cleanliness is the next thing to godliness. Light as a feather type of energy. And with Treasure Island, it's more so focused on the abundance that you have in the present. Going back to that, giving the energy of gratitude. Why is on the bottom? Giving the energy of gratitude. I do feel like you're asking, why is this coming up again? Because I do feel as though you thought something, with clean it up, you thought it was already cleaned up, but it's not. It's like a cycle that you experienced in the past. It's like signals of it. It's like bat signals of it are popping up, and you're asking why. Regeneration, because it hasn't been pulled from the root. It's like, yeah, you cut it down to where you couldn't see it, to where it didn't fucking plague your psyche, but you didn't pull it from the root, so it's regrowing. Regeneration in reverse is clarifying that statement, okay? Yeah, chaos and conflict. Okay, so what does Aquarius need to do to extract the root? Interesting. Someone could keep getting root canals. It's like, never mind. But fork in the road. I hear a monkey see, monkey do. You know the direction, but you're not wanting to take the advice. It's like you think there's an easier path, an easier way. It's like, I don't know why all these correlations to childbirth are coming up. But no, you could literally be in the birth of a new life, metaphorically speaking. Yeah, the Fate 17, your energy on the bottom. But it's like, it's like, what's it called? It's like a natural birth versus an epidural, you know? It's a difference. It's like you don't want to feel the pain. But the experience of pain is a reflection of, number one, you're a living human being, okay? You're a spiritual being having a human experience. A lot of you, it's like when it comes to spirituality, we get so caught up in spirituality that we forget, or we become absent-minded about practicality and the human experience. And it's like, you know, we have all of this knowledge and wisdom and tools to elevate and to ascend. And we have this, and when we have all of those tools to elevate and ascend, we tend to get into our ego just a little bit. And then the universe tends to humble us just a little bit to remind you that you are having a human experience. So you can be as enlightened and as wise as you want to be, but at the same time, you're going to get this shit too, okay? You're on this earth for a reason. Now, for a lot of us, you know, like myself, you experience the pain, you gain the wisdom, and then you come back and you share with the people, okay? For others, you know, they experience the pain, they refuse to gain the wisdom, and then everybody else has to pay for the fucking experience. It depends, okay? For you, I feel like you're kind of teeter-tottering between the two. It's like, when is enough enough, which is going to that Y energy that keeps showing up, which is also a representation of this chaos and conflict and fork in the road. We're talking about the same thing. So this is definitely a theme for you energetically. And with co-create in reverse, you would It's just giving you would rather not. Like someone is literally saying, I would rather not. So then it's like you're floating on the agreement, and the agreement is what you agreed to before you even became a seed in your mother's womb. Your Akashic record, you know? And it's like right now you're literally in the field to create. Like being out in the field can get rough, okay? We go through multiple seasons, okay? You got some bloodsuckers out here, aka the fucking mosquitoes, okay? That you out here trying to fucking sweat and grind, and is just fucking sucking your thorough blood, okay? And if you, I'm not gonna go there, but some of y'all know where I was about to go, but I'm not gonna go there. And then, you know, for others, you got the bees stinging you, okay? You got the spiders in your way, and then it's just all of this extra shit. And you don't want the extra shit, but it's like you have the power to navigate through it, you know? Think about the path from the first house to the 10th house. You're the 11th, so you know the knowledge internally within your soul, within your fucking DNA of the first house through the fucking 10th house, okay? Now the 11th house, which is you, is to showcase that shit. And it's like whatever this is, once you master how to pull it up from the root, I do feel like it's your job to teach it, which is aka showcasing it. But it's interesting because it's like you got the power, but you don't think you have the power. Like your power is this treasure island, okay? How bad do you want it? How bad do you need it? Make it fucking happen, okay? But not out of fucking desperation. But then it's like once the body is like yes, the mind is like mind's telling me no, but your body's telling you yes. But yeah, literally, your mind's telling you fucking no. Chaos and conflict, fork in the fucking road. Co-create in reverse is your fucking mind, okay? And your body is like, clean it up so we can experience this treasure island, okay? Period. I don't know. Let's move on. I'm going to talk about something else. 32 minutes. 2 decks, same energy. Actually, let's use the Akashic since we've been talking about the Akashic. So, yeah. Oof. You hear the geese? Commitment. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. So in the beginning was Aquarius. Aquarius was the Word. Air energy is communication. And the Word was with Aquarius, okay? But it's like you're acting like you don't know. Your ancestors don't like that. Yes, you're the muse. The muse is 15 though, Capricorn, devil energy. You know, some of you, speaking to the feminine energy real quick, some of you, you know, you didn't have, it's giving fathers and daughters. But yeah, the master artisan, it's like you don't know what a healthy male example is like. I feel like the story is changing for February, Aquarius. But you don't know what a healthy father figure is like. Like you never had daddy-daughter dates or, you know, it's like the saying mama's boys and daddy's girls. You don't know what the daddy's girl is like. Even if you know your father, like you just don't know. And I feel like for the feminine energy specifically, there's, yeah, third chakra, there's a seed because the masculine energies are the seeds. You know, the seed meets the egg would be you to co-create. But you have co-create in reverse. So feminine energy, it's interesting. I feel like you're heavily over operating within your masculine energy, but it's extremely unhealthy. And it's unhealthy due to that childhood lack, okay? So that could be, you know, going back literally going back to the root. The root is a seed, so we would have to go back to the masculine lineage within you, whether you know your father or not. And there's wounds there that need to be healed. This is why this fucking energy is coming up. And it could be so loud that it's attacking every fucking part of your life, meaning your creativity, shit, your fucking money. Going back to, it's like you're trying to get to the next fucking tax bracket, like we said at the beginning, but you feel stuck within a certain tax bracket. Like there's issues that are linked to the seed, the masculine energy, that need to be healed. And with this masculine energy, it's like, yeah, you can be heavy energy on self-taught, okay? Much respect to that. And for others, it's like, yeah, you're partially self-taught. You may have lessons that you learned from your father, but the lessons are fucking toxic as hell, okay? It's not something that benefits you in a healthy way of commitment. It benefits you in a way of fucking self-sabotaging, okay? I hit my funny bone, but ain't it funny? And that was the lust, so feminine energy. But that's just something to think about with whatever's coming up. And it's like, you know, it's kind of like the going back to that evil eye and the illusion. Oh, I gotta sneeze. That illusion of how you're seeing things. Like, it's like, yeah, it could be affecting the present, but the present really isn't the fucking problem, you know? Yeah. Chess game on the bottom. Think outside the box. Queen of Roses. Now, I don't want to just separate like that. The masculine. February. Fuck the heck going on. The journey. So for the... Ooh, I gotta sneeze. It's my right nostril too. So the right is the masculine. Okay, so the journey. I'm getting like, get up off your ass and do it. Yeah, in crescent moon. So whatever, hold on. Because your message is not so direct as it was for the feminine energy. Okay, so for you, I'm getting... Okay, they're giving from boys to men energy, but I'm also getting boys in the hood. So, shit, the way that you learned how to fucking problem solve, and because the masculine energy is a focus overall with the seed. We're focusing on the seed, not the egg. And it's interesting, this Queen of Roses, she's holding a rose, but it's giving like she's holding a heart. But anywho, so for the masculine energy, your examples are not so... I hear the word self-righteous. Your examples are very, very self-righteous, which means they're heavily within their ego, very... always think about themselves first and think about how it's like always thinking about the cause, aka themselves first, and not caring about how they're, what's the word? Shit, what is that word when you have like no concern for others? But that lack of disregard for how their actions affected the household or whoever was around them, supporting them, kind of energy. It's like that lack of care, that lack of consideration. Heavy energy on it rubbed off on you. I don't know. But with this nighttime energy, I feel like your dreams, and the moon is crescent right now, and this is in crescent moon. The moon is actually waxing crescent right now. But it's interesting. So for you, I feel like at night, you're very scatterbrained is the best word I could use to describe this energy. So you have a vision with the journey. You see the sun, okay? You have a goal. You have a destination within your mind. But when it comes to putting in the work, you see how he's crafting this statue, you know, putting the details into the overall piece. When it comes to the details of things, there's not enough attention to detail. specifically, which is the problem. And it's kind of like that lack of attention to detail is more so, instead of it contributing to, this is weird, but like neatness and clarity, is more so contributing to fucking chaos and dismay. So, and it's interesting because I feel like the people that you respect the most are the people that you need to not take advice from or guidance from. I don't know. It's like maybe it was helpful at one period in your life, but with this current period, your best teacher is the journey. So allow that. And I feel like whoever you're seeking advice from, they haven't been down this path that you're about to go on to be able to advise you accordingly. So trust yourself, and the seed is self-trust for you. Thank you, after saying all the fucking that. Okay. Lord. The treasure in reverse, up in the air. And I love this. I love that it came out reverse, because upright, it's like, where do I go from here? In reverse, we have a fucking destination, okay? The light has gone off, okay? And now we're able to move forward. And up in the air, it's time. So 18, we shift into Pisces season. So whatever it is, the rest of Aquarius season, heavy energy on pressure, okay? And it is aligned. It's definitely aligned, because 8 energy is your sister, Leo. It's also 8 energy cycles is a reflection of Scorpio energy, and we just moved into the year of the snake. So with that year of the snake, you are shedding right now, and a part of that final shed is dealing with that masculine shit, okay? And so we can move on, all right? And 8, Archangel Raphael is with you, okay? Wednesdays could be significant, Heroes Wednesdays. All right. But he is also the healer, so something is being healed at this time, and it's very uncomfortable, and you need to allow it. And with the allow it, okay, if your father, baby, call your father. Literally, somebody need to call their daddy. I don't know. The ascent, a lot of 8 energy. If you're seeing 888, it's time for you to change the cycle. You change it. Somebody could have been born in 87, 78, but because we have 8 and 7 here, but with the ascent, the top of the mountain, literally for every mountain, Spirit has always brought you over. Split the deck to assume. You see all these spirits? Spirit has brought you over for every trial, so don't act like you don't know, because you know. I don't know what to title this. Aquarius. What else for Aquarius for February? Now my nose is itching. Son of Fire. The fucking... You could be seeing 777, or you could be seeing 777 as well as 888, okay? But you have the Chariot with the Tower. But the Son of Fire fell out, which is the Knight of Wands. So no matter what, it's like, even in your deepest, darkest thoughts, like your sun energy, your opposite, will always prevail. It's kind of like, light always prevails over darkness. At the end of the day, God always wins, okay? But it is a chess game. So it's like, once you start recognizing that this matrix is chess, okay, and not checkers, and play accordingly, all would be well. Ace of Air, all would be well. All right, what else, Aquarius? 43, 4. Clarify. The Father. That's funny to me. So the Fool, Aquarius, you. Okay, the baby, the seed, the egg. But we also have the Father. The Father of Fire. Okay, so your daddy could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be. But no, the Fool and the Fire is just clarification that we need to go back to the seed. Okay, specifically the seed. And again, with stability being in reverse, this is clarifying It needs to be pulled up from the root. I feel like that's going to be your title. Gain is in reverse. So it's like you have root rot. Literally. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. You have root rot. You see, I keep having to sneeze, but the sneeze won't come out. It's like you need to just do something. You don't want to fucking do it, okay? You're stubborn. You're being very, very stubborn. And that stubborn, it's like, fuck. Your stubbornness is contributing to your own self-sabotaging mental fucking attack, okay? Okay. So, get with the fucking... Your spirit team is very rude, but get with the fucking program, okay? Allow the change to happen. You're not allowing it. You're not fucking allowing it. And maybe one way or another, Ace of Air, it's gonna happen. Bring us to a close, please, because I'm not about to keep going in circles with the same damn conversation with Aquarius, okay? They know. Yes, but thank you on this 4th day, okay, February 4th, stability came out upright. So once you take heed, this all is well, and whatever's coming up to the surface from the past right now that truly isn't all of that, okay, it's all that. Yeah, I remember All That on Nickelodeon. Yeah, Nickelodeon childhood. This is, you need to deal with some shit, okay? All right, if you think you are fully healed from your childhood trauma, you are not. And if you know you're not, then why are we trying to shift out of this 8 energy into the 9, okay? In fucking chaos. Like, just let it go. We've been singing the Frozen song for almost 2 years. Ace of Air, the truth, okay? Anything else for Aquarius for February? Bravery, you're Leo, like, honey, Leo is not going to let you fold, okay? You hear the geese? They will not. The sun will always prevail. But you have to make that decision to allow it to always prevail, okay? Now, the eye of the hurricane versus the eye of the tornado. I always confuse which one is safe and which one is deadly. I believe the eye of the hurricane is deadly and the eye of the fucking tornado is safe, okay? It could be fucking backwards. I don't know. It's one of them, okay? But with this bravery, going back to that, like, whatever this is, like, once you deal with it, it heals so many things, okay? And literally, this is a part of generational healing. You may not feel it's that deep, but it is that deep, which is why we've been having the same fucking conversation for 47 minutes and 22 fucking seconds, okay? So, with that being said, things will not be moved forward into the way that you desire. I'm just pulling from the bottom of the deck. Success in reverse, Chariot in reverse, torment, okay, here. This is what is going to be your experience until you have the bravery, have the due diligence, and whatever this is, it's like you need to do this for little you. Little, insert your name, okay? They are worthy, they are deserving. You couldn't have a voice then, but you have a fucking voice now. You better stand on that shit, okay? You're the rebel of the zodiac. This is the time to be rebel energy, okay? And not saying you have to show up in a disrespectful way. This is, you don't want to do it, but you got to do it. This is that. This is not wanting to do it, but you have to do it, okay? Because this is about you and your kids and your kids' kids. And if you don't want kids, this is about your motherfucking ancestors, okay? So pick and choose. It could be for both. Or it could be for one or the other. But either way, it applies, okay? Okay. Hold on. Final message for Aquarius, please. Final card. Well, that just slid on out. It's the same thing. Okay, clarify. It's the same fucking shit. Literally, a change in the wind in reverse to the sea. Like, it has to be done. It could be as simple as a conversation. I don't know. Speak some honesty. Speak some truth. I don't know. But clean this energy, okay? Let it go. No. I'm doing 3 per night. So, we're going in the order of the zodiac. Pisces is next. I'm doing Pisces and Aries tonight. And then tomorrow night, we're doing Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. And then the night after, Leo, Virgo, Libra, so on and so forth. Yeah, okay? But get it together. I got my bell. I'm so happy. Okay? I love you. Make sure you watch your sister's sign when I do them. Who's your sister? Who's this? Leo. Okay. Love you. Bye.